Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah. What do you want to talk about tonight, my love?
Well, I wanted to continue on this series of, the lifestyle play for people that are interested, seriously interested in living their dream life. And as we discussed in some other videos, in order to do that, you need to be your own boss because you need to be in charge of your own schedule.
Right. Well, your time is the most valuable thing. This is key, guys. Time is so much more valuable than money. Please take that away from this video and just keep it in mind all the time. So if you're in charge of your own business, you're your own boss, you obviously can control your own time, which is most key.
And that all equals freedom.
Right.
Freedom to live your dream life, freedom to do what you want when you want, freedom to be there for the people that you want to be there for. It's so important to have that freedom, which you just can't have unless you are your own boss.
Right.
So we are, at a great stage in our life where we're trying to help other people have this opportunity to start their own business with no dollars. We are offering an opportunity for people to do what we're doing, and it doesn't cost a penny, ever.
Right.
Ever. We will never take a penny for you. So this is not going to be a video, and at the end we're going to ask you, although this doesn't cost a penny, can you just sign up for our program, which is $1,500?
Yeah, we just did one of those today. It was one of those things. I'm sure you guys have seen it. They're all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, come to this free webinar. It was an hour long. I had in the background while I was doing work. Karen and I are writing a book. It was about writing a book, and we'll leave all the names off. But I already knew where this was going. At the end, it's $1,500. It's just funny to me. I knew exactly where it was going.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone, certain people have to make money.
Everyone deserves to make money, and we want you to make money. But we also want you to know that that is not our MO. We're different. We are really working to leave our legacy behind where, at the end of the day for us, we can feel like we helped some other people get to the stage of life where we are,
right,
where we have so much freedom. Not just freedom to live the life we want, but financial freedom as well, so that we can spend that time, which is the most important thing, the way we want, where we want, and with whom we want. And so we are offering that to a lot of people. And here's what we're learning about the entire process is that when people are given this opportunity, and there's a lot of people that will say, that's what I want. I want to earn a residual income, and I want to live on the side of a ski mountain, and I want to travel around the world with the person of my dreams. They'll say it, and then they're given an opportunity, yet they'll find many, many excuses not to actually make it happen.
And why do you think that is? I mean, at a high level.
A lot of reasons. Fear of failure is probably one of the biggest reasons. People are afraid to fail, and fear of the unknown. If you're working for someone else, the fear of not working for somebody else,
right,
and not having someone tell you what to do, and not having that confidence in yourself to know that you're going to do it, right?
And let me just say something about that. Karen's absolutely right about working for yourself. It's a bit of a risk. It's really easy to take a job and work for someone else. I can tell you from my personal experience out in working for the man, working for phone companies, we merged and worked for very large companies. I can tell you, the bigger the company, the more comfortable people are. There are people hiding in cubicles everywhere, and it's kind of funny, but it isn't.
Right.
You get a paycheck, you have your health insurance, you have your 401k, and as long as you keep your nose clean, stay up people's ways, at the end of the day, you're probably going to keep that job at a large company. So it's kind of sad though too, because I've seen a lot of people just in the treadmill. They're like the rat on the wheel, just doing their thing, whatever it is to get by. They don't really like it, by the way. They just do it because it's safe
Right.
and it's comfortable. It's a little risky to go out on your own. I mean, to
Right.
people's defense, it's like, oh my God, I have a 401k. I have health insurance. I have a steady paycheck coming in every single month.
Right.
This is really easy. This is really
Right.
good. Why would I leave that?
Exactly. And
I get it.
if that's all you want to do with your life,
And that's fine.
that there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. My point is that people say that they don't want to be on, and I'm going to call it a hamster wheel only because most of those types of jobs are pretty much the same thing every day. You know, let's call it the 9 to 5, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with that and that security if that's what you want. But if you're that person saying, well, I really want to live on the side of a ski mountain, or I really want to live on a beach, or I really want to travel the world when I want, with whom I want, then it's really important that you do the things to achieve those goals. Don't say it if you don't want to do the steps to achieve it, because the energy that you waste by saying it but making up all the excuses not to follow through, like, oh, I can't do it now because you know, I've got other things I have to do. We all can make up thousands of excuses, and all that means, and there's nothing wrong with it, you just need to be honest with yourself, is that you've prioritized everything else to be more important than what you're telling yourself and others is your goal.
Yeah,
right?
well, what we always say is, and this is the point, to manifest anything or make anything happen, you actually have to know exactly what you want and why. So that's part of the problem. I think what you're saying is, some people say, hey, yeah, I'd love to run my own business and get a residual income and travel the world. But is that really what you want? Are you really willing to give up that 9 to 5 job or shift in some way to change your reality? Are you really willing to do that? I mean, a lot of people are comfortable. And again, that's completely fine. I've run very large organizations, and as I'm watching you, I'm thinking, like, back in the day, I had a lot of people that you know, it was required that they all got in line and came in and punched the clock and were in at the meetings at the certain times. I mean, that's the way a big company works.
Right.
But what we figured out is, you know, we want to spend more time with each other. We want to spend more time helping other people and more time exploring the world, you know, through childlike eyes and just having fun and all the amazement that's out there and pursuing that. That's what we want to do. We're trying to share that with other people, and those that want to come along, it's here. It's a free ride as far as dollars, but you know, you do have to put some activity in. Anything you do, you have to set the intention, internal, do some work to move towards it.
Right.
The universe will pull the rest to you, but there is some work.
Absolutely.
Right.
Don't ask others in the universe to invest in you if you're not willing to invest in yourself.
Right.
I think that's really important, that you have that self-confidence and that inner strength to follow through. And again, if you don't, then change your goal.
Right.
Because it doesn't really make much sense to have a goal that you're not willing to set the path to achieve. Right. And if you do want to achieve that, eliminate the fear, let it go, and take a leap of faith in yourself. The worst thing that can happen is you do fail, but out of every failure comes another opportunity for success.
Right.
And when we started doing this, I don't know how many years ago, we've had many of, you know, situations that haven't come to fruition. That just means that we're that much closer to the ones that do. And now we're in a great position, and we want to use that, you know, solid position we have now to help others have this lifestyle. Because if we had this when we were a little younger, that freedom to be able to go to our girls' events all the time, instead of maybe you traveling or being at work or whatever the reason is that we can't be there for the people that we love and want to be there for. This is so mission critical. I really hope that people start doing things like this when they're younger so that they can really enjoy their life for
Absolutely.
a longer period of time.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And I also want to say one thing that I heard today that I thought was so magnificent, so I'm going to end on this note, is that think about what can I be grateful for today. And it's amazing. If you're grateful in that very moment of gratitude, you cannot allow negativity in, only positivity. So this is a really key way to enhance your life and the life of anyone that's around you.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old saying too, if you force a smile, it's hard to be angry when you're actually truly smiling.
Exactly.
Same kind of thing, it's a mentality. That's beautiful.
It is, yeah.
Love it.
Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the nest at Copper Mountain.
Go ahead and click right up here in the middle. We'd love to have you subscribe and join on board here. And I'd love to get your comments and insights and any ideas that you have and commenting down below. But thank you.